how did training camp go, I guess, for you and the defense?
It was pretty good. Just a lot of hard work we put in before training camp. We set goals and we attacked them every single day at training camp. From Costa Mesa to here, we just put in a lot of work. I'm proud of all the guys, and we got a season coming up.
What was your focus for yourself personally this offseason? Where you trying to improve?
Just improving mentally, just so I could play faster when I'm out there. I felt like a little bit of last year. Just wasn't as locked in mentally. Just the ins and outs of the game, studying quarterbacks, studying offenses and schemes like that. Of course, it's something I've always done, but I took that extra step this year to be able to go out there and play a little bit faster.
You think the difference between the college and the NFL level in that aspect, was it like surprising to you or something you didn't expect?
Yeah, definitely a little bit surprising just in terms of the speed of the game and how much more efficient the NFL is. And the quarterback play is super exceptional in the league as well. Those are all things that you got to account for.
Can you see and feel a difference based on the focus that you put on it and then the results that you're starting to see?
No, absolutely. Every single day, I put in a lot of work, like I said, just improving my mental towards the game. And, it's still work to be done. It's never going to stop as long as I'm in the NFL and as long as the season's going.
There wasn't a whole lot of change to that safety room, so you're coming into your second year with a lot of the same guys. Can you just talk about the chemistry you guys have in that room and how they helped you out?
A lot of good chemistry. Great friends with all of those guys in there. And just bringing GA in, our safeties coach, he's been a good addition to us as well, and he helps mesh that group even much more.
Where has GA helped you out the most?
Like I said, the mental part of the game. GA, he's all about developing players, and that's something I really, really appreciate from him. He's changed my game a lot ever since he stepped into this building, and he's a very great coach.
What's it mean for a young guy trying to learn the game like yourself to have, Trayvon and Marcus in that room?
Obviously, two very super talented, super smart guys, and I take the opportunity every day to be able to learn from them ever since I stepped into those buildings. Those are guys that I look up to, and like I said, they go out there on Sundays and ball all the time, and that's something I would aspire to do as well.
I know at Georgia things were happening for you, and I would imagine that you get to the NFL, it requires a little bit of patience sometimes.
Absolutely.
Let things happen and come together. Is that something that was easy or hard for you?
I would say it was easy because I went through something similar at Georgia. Obviously, the program that UGA was, it's hard to come in there and start as a freshman, so I had to wait my turn and put in a lot of work, and I had a lot of vets to look up to when I got in there as well. So it was easy. It's always obviously you always want to be able to contribute, but like I said, I just come in and work hard every day and make sure I'm prepared for when my opportunity comes.
Your opportunity to come your most extensive action last year was obviously in a pretty good game for the team against the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
I guess what was that experience like to be part of, an extensive part of such a big game?
Yeah, that was a crazy game. Just down to everything. It just seemed like everything was going right for us, and all the chips fell in our hand, and we just went out there and performed to the best of our ability. Obviously it was a crazy experience overall for sure. Definitely probably one of the top 3 craziest games I've been a part of.
Had some exceptional moments in training camp on special teams, just kind of running down on coverage. With the new revamped rule, how much of an emphasis now do you put more on special teams and carving your role there?
Always been emphasis for me ever since I've been in college. I always take pride in being a special teamer and helping the team in any way that I can. Like I said, I always want to be able to contribute in any little way possible, and that's what I try to do every day.
Obviously.
How different?
Go ahead.
How different or how similar a player is Zamir now? That he's the guy that you guys go back to.
He's like the same to me for real. Like he always runs hard. He comes to work every day. He doesn't say too much. He just goes out there and gets the job done in every single facet. Real down to earth guy, high character guy. He's pretty much the same as I remember from UGA. Just the same great player as well.
You get the sense though from him that he feels that his time is now.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, Zamir puts in a lot of hard work every single day, day in and day out, and I'm sure we'll see it when the season comes around.
You were there when Brock Bowers showed up as well. Was that some guy from California shows up and all of a sudden he's balling like he was? What was that like when you guys first kind of got an eyeball on him?
From the first day I seen Brock, I knew he was a pro. Just like I said, similar to Zamir, just the way he carries himself. A guy that comes in and doesn't say much at all, just goes hard and goes to work. And like I said, I seen Brock make a lot of spectacular plays all the way back from the University of Georgia to now. So it's no surprise to me what he's become and what he's going to be.
Since we're on the Georgia topic so much, they have Clemson this weekend. The last Clemson-Georgia game, you kind of made the one, the only big play. Was that a big moment for you in terms of you saying like waiting your turn and having that?
Yeah, definitely. That was a tremendously big moment. Just going back to that whole kind of game, it was like a defensive throwdown, and for me to have the only touchdown of that game, it was super special. I had my mom and my sister in the building, and my brother, he played for Kansas State at the time. And earlier that day, he had like a super long interception or whatever. And my dad went to that game, so everybody texting me like, you know, you gotta do the same thing. Like, you gotta do the same thing your brother did. So for me to have that pick six, and for us to have an interception both on the same day in pretty big games, that was super special for both of us and our family. And it was a pivotal moment for our team at that point.
What's your favorite thing about playing for Coach Pierce?
Obviously, Coach Pierce, he's a hell of a guy. Just down to how he carries himself, the way he leads the team and whatnot. It's definitely one of my favorite things about him. He's a guy that I could look up to and understand, and he teaches the game in a certain way that many don't teach it. So that's something I'm definitely appreciative with Coach Pierce, and like I said, I got a great relationship with him.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.